So what I'm hearing is that your weight issue that you've pretty much dealt with through the work that you've done is you're starting to feel not quite so sure because you're under stress right now, and the stress that you're telling me that you're under is bringing up old patterns or an old habit.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. So if you sense into energetically what's happening with the stress in your body and where you feel it in your body that is bringing up your old way of dealing with it, which is to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where do you feel it in your body?
In my gut.
Okay, great. So bring your awareness to your gut. And I would like you to let your gut speak to you. So, Hermine, this is what's happening for me. So let it feel the stress. Let it feel what it feels. Just let it express it verbally.
I feel achy and I feel shaky and I'm concerned about being cut and going under anesthesia again. And I want to be nurtured and nourished.
Okay, so those feelings of fear, which you're going for surgery very soon, I can understand why you feel that. It gives you a shaky, uncertain feeling, and with that comes a desire.
And a permission.
Say what the permission is.
The permission is, oh, you poor thing, you're going to go through this surgery. Maybe a little chocolate would make you feel better today. Oh, some chips and salsa, that's a good idea. Oh, a little pizza. But never enough to set me over the edge of putting on a lot of weight, and the exercise balances that. But just kind of to maintain this 4 pounds over I'm calling it my weight, which I graduated high school at this weight, the 4 pounds under. So it's like kind of like the weight of my life, even though it's not skinny. It's the average 12.
So you just gave a perfect verbalization of a voice that's attempting to comfort you with food.
Right.
Okay. So I want you to take a moment. I want you to take a deep breath into your belly. I want you to breathe out, and I want you to just ask yourself a question. Whose voice am I hearing? If it weren't my voice, whose voice am I hearing?
My mother's.
Wonderful. And that's a wonderful clarity sound. And did your mother have a weight problem?
Oh, so much, ever since she was like 40.
Okay. So then, to be nurtured and to be nourished, according to Mom, is to eat chocolate.
Seize candy out of the freezer.
There you
go.
Seize candy out of the freezer.
That's Rocky Road ice cream. Whatever. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I want you to ask yourself, has that kind of food really given you the nurturing and the nourishment you crave?
It actually doesn't. But it somehow sustains my mind into believing that I am comforted because I'm getting something that I want that I don't get to have most of the time because I deprive myself. Okay? There's a little feeling of, the sacrifice I made during the 9 months of not going out and doing things to get the weight down.
Okay.
Feels deprivational a little.
Okay. So now I'm going to ask you a question that goes beyond that deprivation. I'm going to ask you if there isn't a place, and I would like you to listen from inside, not your head. Is there a place in you that has the stress and the anxiety and the fear around this surgery that's coming up, that would like to have that mothering, nurturing, so you don't feel so alone?
Very much so. And, we just did have Mother's Day, which is always hard for me.
Yes. And so what I hear clarity is showing you is this is a way to keep your mom with you. This is the frightened little girl inside that naturally wants to have her mom with her. And your mom isn't alive, but you can have her in this camaraderie of food. So what does your smile say right now?
Well, that makes a lot of sense. It just makes a lot of sense. That it is an attempt to have that merging of mother with me, and that not misery likes company, but the sort of what the family that prays together stays together.
Yes.
It's the same kind of,
Yeah. And we don't want to look at it with the discerning mind that says, yeah, but she didn't do this and she didn't do that.
No.
She was your mom.
She was my mom, and that was her coping mechanism for dealing
Yes.
with life and stress and difficulties.
Exactly.
And, I see that here I am, dabbling in it again, and,
Yes.
but
But you see, it's more than food. That's what your clarity is showing you. Food is the outer object, but what you're attempting to really receive is the love and the nurturing and knowing your mom is with you as you go to this stressful experience.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's your clarity, Snap.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.